Hey, hi, how you doing? What's up? It's Liana here. I've been really honest with my channel about like how I suck with YouTube and how I am okay with not being an influencer and whatever, because my whole thing is like I want to have an easier way of like me and like my document of my life, because like writing isn't like my best technique, but video editing and everything is like my specialty of I'm able to talk better than I am able to write, right? um I have I had this struggle of like also learning of like I guess a niche to really talk about, but I really didn't want to go in depth of a particular niche per se. So like right now my real thing is just like with work lifestyle and online schooling and what I'm learning. And right now I know it very changes, and I've been expressive about like the different changes that I've made in my career focus and everything. Right now I'm studying environmental studies, so my focus will be on like life topics about that, and also not really incorporating like my lifestyle, but just also lifestyle and learning about my personality and the different things with work and just with that. On a discrete focus until I get to a region where I'm a little bit more open with that than I am with like my current job at home, because like with my home work, I just want to keep that more personal. I'm not working from home, but the company that I work with is near home, and so I just want to keep that general thing to myself and just have some sense of privacy with that. And then we also have social media policy and blah 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 blah. Not that I would never do anything like bad about it, like say anything bad, because I do love that job, but it's just like just for the safety and the well-being, I'm just not going to say where I work, right? But I have mentioned that I am a lifeguard and I am also in entertainment within the company itself. So that's where of the titles that I'm safe to say of what I'm doing, but just where I'm working at, that is just more so private reason. Where I will be, of course, I will like share like my journey from like, leaving home to Hawaii and then moving where I'm at. I might just stay on the East Coast. I decided I think I will move to North Carolina as like my home base, because like Hawaii is, well, okay, I guess Hawaii is expensive, but Hawaii doesn't have that many options unless you're military. Unless like I get a job there, that would be like the only reason for me to stay there, even though I technically do have a job there, but I'm just like a land-based job. But I think honestly I'm just gonna come back over to the East Coast where like I could have like that travel experience. I was trying to like downsize that travel experience, but with moving to Charlotte, I had that hub where it's going to be an easier traveling experience, because Charlotte is a easy flight, to anywhere, right? So and I've been to Charlotte International Airport, so I already kind of know that airport. Not like know that airport, but it's not like I'm gonna be scared or anything, so I just feel like with time it will be there, but I just feel like, sorry, I feel like I have to eat in every video. I'm so sorry. And I'm also thinking about my birds as well too, and how they are. And I know how Snowflake is. He has separation anxiety. So him, already with mom leaving for a long time and then, traveling, I don't know how he's going to react to that. So being that if my place was to move to North Carolina, I either have the option to fly or drive, right? Which I might just fly because it's going to be an easier thing with flying because it's like a 2-hour flight than a 5-hour drive type thing or 8-hour drive type thing. Because, with a couple of stops and everything, it's easier for me to fly with them than to drive. And I'm going to do that. And then I might just drive myself or drive with whoever back. And then, you'll see the whole thing. Eventually you'll see what I decide to do. But I'm not going to be moving until next year anyways, after my first contract. Because, I'm home here in Virginia. And then I am just, living, you learn. But that's why I like doing YouTube videos, just because I could look back in the next year or two and see where I'm at. And I know I'm afraid to go back and look. I mean, no, I've had look back at my older videos. I'm just they're really good. My vlogs are really good. But my whole thing is I'm not going beyond my means of with YouTube and trying to get that viral hit video or whatever. I'm just doing it just the pure joy of doing it. I'm not trying to get any gain out of it. If it does come with gain, that's great. But really, I'm just using this as a business for me. Because I want to build a personal image with my business, and just where you guys could also have the input as well with certain things that I'm learning in school and stuff, with seeing the projects that I create or the videos I create for them. I want to be able to be true to what I've been with the framework of this channel, which is authenticity and being myself, and not trying to change my personality just because I get money or whatever. But I just want to help as what I can to build and create, to also help other people as well too, because hopefully with what I create can help with with my current job and things like that. I'm hoping to create a project with that and type thing. And like I said, I know I'm gonna make my mistakes, and I know I have to redo things. And so really I appreciate the ones that stick with me with everything. I just really try to keep some things private to myself because I am an introvert. And so I don't like to share a lot of things, but I like to overshare some things. But I like to also keep things to a discreet, because I'm very paranoid, and I just want to, stay to myself a lot. Because that's the other thing of why it is hard for me to do YouTube, because I am an introvert. And so I just feel in a way I have to work 10 times harder, because I don't have the outgoing lifestyle, or I don't have the rich friends or the influencer friends, or I don't have a friend group or anything like that. I'm just to myself. And that's okay. And I'm okay with that, because again, I'm not trying hard to be who I'm not, right? And the best version of myself is being by myself. And that's why I'm able to create and think and be smart and cautious to build something beautiful out of it, right? And you guys know I have birds. I share Snowflake. I know I have another bird named Daisy, but I don't really show her that much, just because she is more like me in the shy way, and I don't want to I don't really know her personality yet, and I'm not really trying to scare her as much as she's not as bad as she was, because she is a year old. But she is still skittish with certain things, and so I don't want her to react in that way when I'm like trying to show her or anything like that, because like, again, she's also still trying to get to know herself, because she is just only a year. And so she is getting better with her personality. Like, I'm seeing a little bit of her personality, but it's just also that Snowflake is already also clingy to me. I just don't want another clingy bird, you know? But she's out with me right now, chilling with me and listening to me while I make this video. But, again, YouTube is a hard career to do. That's why, like, that's not my main career focus, right now. My main career focus is having a real job to, provide for my family and the sense of well-being for myself. And I'm not talking about my mother. I'm talking about me, my husband, and child. That's the family I'm talking about. Fuck my mother. I don't give a shit. But me, my husband, and children is what my family is when I get married and everything, right? And so, yeah. With that being said, I will be talking about like just, lifestyle things of my life and sharing what I'm comfortable with, and not going over top notch, because it's not, I hate that it's really people trying to do videos just for the click and the views. And I'm very happy with the videos that I do make, because it's what I would want my child to see and not what other people, to see. And so, yeah. And with that, I will end the video here. And so, I'm okay with the fact that I'm happy at the 115 subscribers that I have. And I worked really hard to get to 100 subscribers, and that was just like my main goal, because I know I had felt other times with my other channel, because like I was trying to network and then I bought subscribers, and so it was a mess. But I really like the way of how this channel is and how I changed it to current root, because I'm finding the current root to life's problems, which is me or general life, right? And climate change. So it fits in with what it is right now. But other than that, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.